Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. We are back with a brand new season. Season 8, baby. Welcome back to the Laura and Becky show. So we were on a radio show. We got sacked overnight. We went to Mallorca with no money whatsoever, got very, very drunk and decided to start a podcast. And here we are.
So I'm actually over in Florida at the moment, so I might sound a bit odd. But first of all, just want to say a massive thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Casa Hotels, Redbrik Estate Agents and East Midlands Airport. We are thrilled to bits to have some new sponsors on for this season. Casa Hotels, we love. We're going to be talking about them loads because they've got some great stuff coming up. Also, Redbrik are back. Our OGs are back.
Oh, we love
those guys.
You guys.
We love them. And East Midlands Airport are now sponsoring our podcast. And if you believe in, manifesting, then believe it, because we've manifested this for months. And here they are on our podcast.
Can we just take a minute? Like we love all of our sponsors, and actually a lot of them have become friends, haven't they, with us? We go out for them with drinks and whatnot. But we just need to talk about East Midlands Airport a lot. So a lot? I mean, right now is what I mean. So if you are a regular listener to the podcast, you'll know that we've kind of like done some work with them before. However, we've never been officially affiliated with them, have we?
I know, and now we are, and there's no escape. There's no escape.
Oh, there's no escape. But when we started this podcast nearly a year ago, we wrote down on literally a little piece of paper in our office, in the studio that we've got, and we actually wrote on there some people that we wanted to sponsor the podcast. At the top of that list, we wrote an airport. We didn't know which airport it was going to be, and we didn't actually think it was going to happen, did we? We kind of wrote it thinking big and like dreaming big. Never did we imagine that less than a year later, we would actually have East Midlands Airport sponsoring our podcast.
When I flew from Manchester Airport to come to Florida, I felt a bit like I shouldn't be here. I should be flying from East Mids.
Did you feel like you were cheating on East Mids?
Yeah. I went into disguise. I was like, I hope nobody spots me here.
Oh, do you know what? It's fine. I think they're part of the same group, aren't they? So do you know
what?
They're
fine.
Fine. But we're so excited. We're so excited to be back for season 8 as well, aren't we?
Well, at the moment, I'm a bit worried because I'm in Florida. This is my last day, actually. I'm flying back tomorrow. I can't tell you. I'm in the midst of the biggest thunderstorm I've ever been in.
Are you scared of
the walls
thunder?
Are shaking. Do you know what I think with thunderstorms? It kind of Mother Nature shows herself, doesn't she?
Oh, she shows herself, all right.
Do you know what I mean? I think like there's no escaping it, is there? You can't escape it.
Well, we've been on the phone.
A thunderstorm.
We've been on the phone, haven't we, for about half an hour before doing this podcast, just, catching up and stuff, because we haven't spoken properly for a while. And I could hear this, like, mammoth thunderstorm in the background. She's loud, isn't she?
She's loud. She's angry. She's here. I'm hoping she's going to go soon because this is my last day. But you know what? After a big thunderstorm in places like this, it's usually glorious sunshine. So I'm hoping this afternoon it cheers up because this is my last day. And if I don't get to see them fireworks tonight at Magic Kingdom, there's going to be trouble.
Yeah, someone's going to get it. Tell the story that you just told me quickly about when you were driving back from somewhere with a thunderstorm. What happened?
So so the thing is with Florida, right, is the weather, it's tropical weather, isn't it? So like 1 minute it will be like scorching hot and 35. The next minute you'll be in the most horrendous thunderstorm and it happens within minutes. It's so odd. So we're in a park and what happened was it started to heat up. Like it was 32 degrees, but you could feel it getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And we were like, something's going to kick off here because it was just weird. And then I thought we all were like, there's going to be a massive storm and we need to get out of here because what happens is everybody leaves at the same time and it's carnage.
There is a storm brewing.
There is a storm, yeah. So we left, drove home. We drove into this storm.
Oh my God.
I felt like, you know that film Twister?
I was just thinking it was like that.
Mate, honestly, I was like, we are going to, I literally was just like, we need to pull up and go into a restaurant and
Take cover.
Save ourselves. But no, we just drove straight into it, and the lightning struck a petrol station right next to us.
No.
Yeah.
I've never seen something being struck by lightning, I don't think.
Oh, the fork lightning, it was like literally, it was mental. It was literally next to us. But it doesn't rain here. It's just like, it's like, when you go to water parks and there's always that stupid bucket you go and stand under and it fills up and it tips on you. It's like that. The rain is like that. It's not like little bits of rain. It's just pouring water out of the sky. It's nuts.
Oh my God.
So, we're lucky to be alive.
You're lucky to be on this podcast today, aren't you?
I know. I tell you what. Yeah, it better stop though, because I can't have a last day like this.
No.
I just can't.
Isn't it always the way? Like when you're on holiday, you often get rubbish weather on the last day. It's like it often happens.
Yeah, it's rubbish. So listen, we need to talk about alligators.
Yes, I was actually going to mention this to you because anyone who's been watching Laura's stories on Insta, your villa where you're staying is right next to like a massive pond lake thing with alligators in.
Yeah, so when we were here 4 years ago, we were kind of on the lookout for alligators. Didn't see one. This holiday, they're literally like pets. Well, I mean, they're not pets. I don't pet them. But we have 3 alligators out the back of our house that we're staying in.
Oh my God.
There's 2 of them that are like small-ish that I reckon I could wrestle if I had to. But there's one boy, right? He is massive.
He's a big boy.
He would eat you. Like if he got hold of you, he would eat you up, right? And he's 10 meters away. We were there sunbathing by the pool. Oh, there he is. Look. 10 meters away from you is an animal that could eat you.
Is it not like putting you about a bit? When you're just there, sipping your pale rosé and sunbathing, when you see a gator, as they call them, does it not like make you a bit nervous?
If there wasn't the mesh around the pool, then yes. But there's
is that mesh going to keep them out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wondered that.
I'm sure they've tested it, Becky.
I was worried about you not in bed at night, thinking, a croc's going to get through that mesh and eat them alive in their beds.
No. I mean, I'm sure America has sorted the mesh situation out. Hello, America. I'm Becky Hayes. I just want to check. Can those crocs get through that?
Yeah, I'm really worried about something, guys. I've seen something that's really keeping me awake at night. I tell you what did worry me, though. When you did that walkout and you did this on your stories, you walked out of your villa to the pond thing and you were like croc spotting. And I was like, Laura, no, don't do it.
Well, the thing is, they can't run very fast. They're very fast in water. I would be silly to go for a swim in that lake.
Yeah, please don't.
But when you're on land, there is kind of an even footing. Do you know what I mean? It would be like who could run faster. I don't get close to them because they can run 30 miles an hour. I'm not sure about that because that's faster than Usain Bolt. And I don't think that's right. I'm not sure about that, but. Mate, they move quick. Yeah, just don't go out there anymore. And I saw James and Rosie out there as well. I was like, guys, no, please get back into the villa. Well, we were watching when we're obsessed with these alligators. And you can imagine my daughter Rosie, obsessed with them.
Oh, God, yeah.
Obsessed with them. And if anyone goes near the lake, we're like, what are you doing? Get back. Anyway, these 2 juvenile kids, it's like throwing rocks at them.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So we started shouting at them. Anyway, American children, they got balls.
Hey, what did they say?
Oh, they strode over to us, so I ran inside. Yeah.
Good to know what Laura does in a situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran inside and they just argued with my mother-in-law, which they're brave, actually, to be fair.
Oh, God, yeah.
And had a bit of an argument and then they just skulked off. But it's there's bald eagles, Becky. They just like, and then they'll grab a little bird, rip it apart, off they go.
Oh my God. It's literally like you're in an episode of, David Attenborough over there, isn't it?
It's a wildlife extravaganza over here.
Well,
yeah.
I really hope that you don't get eaten by a crocodile and you don't get taken by a bald eagle because I want you back here. I miss you.
I know. I know. And listen, we're fine. We're safe. We're safe.
Okay.
So the alligators are safe, and I will be home Wednesday morning. I'm flying all night Tuesday night, though, so I don't know what kind of state you're going to expect me in on Wednesday.
I was just going to say, when you were saying that, I was like, Wednesday, shall we go for a pale rosé? But you're back in the morning, right?
So I land at 6:30. I'm flying overnight.
Okay.
So listen, who knows? Who knows where Wednesday is going to go? But I think Wednesday's podcast is going to be interesting.
It is. And I think we go for a little pale rosé in the afternoon. You in?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Carry on there.
Can't wait. I've missed going for a little pale rosé with you.
Oh, me too. My alarm keeps going off. That's weird.
Oh.
Why's my alarm go?
What time is it with you, by the way?
It's 10 to 9 in the morning.
Oh, it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon here. Isn't it weird that we're in different time zones?
I know. I haven't got my head around it. Let me just quickly tell you this before we go to what's going on in the world. Talking of alarms, you know, like this weekend is the alert thing in the UK.
Oh my God, I'd forgotten. I'd totally forgotten it was this weekend.
Right. Listen, when you're here, you get alerts left, right and centre.
Oh,
left,
really?
Right. Oh my God, 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday, my phone started going, wow, wow, wow. And it was a kidnapping alert for a child.
Oh my God. Well, listen, it's quite a good thing. You've been prepped. You'll be used to this alarm when it goes off in the UK. You'll be like, oh yeah, no worries, man. I've been in America for the last 2 weeks. I know what's going on.
It happens all the time here. So let's not panic too much about this alert.
We'll calm down about it then.
No need to panic.
Just one more thing from me as well before we move on to what's going on in the world. I had a message yesterday from one of our regular listeners. In fact, he's one of our subscribers. So he is a super fan, I believe we call them, or little feral. James, who's a fireman. Now, he messaged...
Hello, James.
Hello, James. And he was just about to go and subscribe. He said, I'm about to subscribe to your podcast because I want all the juicy bits the extra juicy bits that you do. I was like, great, go and do it. And then he sent me a picture and went, I almost just subscribed to this podcast instead. Anyway, sent me a picture. It was the Laura and Benny show. Hell, I wonder how many other people have found the Laura and Benny show and thought it's our show.
Well, I need to tell you this. Me and Benny, right, when we met, we were like, I was like, we can't call it the Laura and Benny show. She'll rumble me. She'll know. And Benny was like, no, Laura, it's fine. Let's do it.
Is this a little side podcast you've got going on with your mate Benny?
Yeah.
I found you. I've uncovered you.
Damn it. Ben is here with me.
Yeah, in Florida.
Benny, get out the room, Benny. Go on.
I hate Benny. So what is going on in the world? It's not so much what is going on, but it's kind of like where I'm at with things at the moment, right? So I was saying this to you earlier on. I feel like it's been a long, hard, dark, depressing winter. And I kind of feel like I've been a little bit down through winter. Do you think I've been down?
At points.
Yeah. That's a polite way of saying, yep. Yeah, I feel like I've lost my mojo a bit through the winter because it's just been so dark and cold and the price of everything. You couldn't always put your heating on, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I've just been a little bit down, but Law, no more.
Right, okay. We've turned a corner, have we?
We've turned a corner. Since you've been away, I've been, I believe they call it working on yourself.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, Christ. Right.
So I am back for season 8 with a whole new mindset. So get ready is all I can say, okay? I want to have a summer of fun. Are you with me?
Oh, God. It depends what's included in this summer of fun.
Oh, mate, what's not included? That's what you want to be asking. What is not included?
I can't commit until I've read the whole contract and I've looked at the terms and conditions because I'm not sure what this means.
It's going to be good. No, actually, I'm underselling it. It's not going to be good. It's going to be freaking amazing, right? I want to just live life, right? I want to just not worry about stuff. I want to really have a good time and soak everything up. And I want to do it with you.
Right. Okay. So do I have to be included? Would it work without me?
I mean, I'd give it a good go, but I think you need to be included. All right, step number 1 for having a summer of fun, okay?
Right.
Regular listeners to the podcast will know that me and Laura are obsessed with a pale rosé, and it has to be pale.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, I have found a new drink that I think it's definitely going to be my drink for the summer, and I'm hoping that it's going to be yours as well.
Right. Okay. I don't know about this. You're changing our drink of choice already.
I knew you'd be dubious about this. So this is something that I had in the 2 weeks that you were away for the first time. It's a picante cocktail. I think that's how you pronounce it. So essentially, it's like a margarita, but it's with a little bit of a kick. So you've got like a chili in it. It's not really hot and spicy. It's just got a tiny, tiny little kick. And mate, it is banging. I'm obsessed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I don't think I can swap that in for a pale rosé, but I will have the occasional picante.
Yeah, do it as well, yeah?
Is that what it is?
I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so that is the first step to having a great summer, is we are going to be drinking picantes left, right and centre, okay? That's step number 1. Now, there are some other steps to it as well, but I'm not actually going to mention them on this episode. In fact, what I'm going to do is something a bit cheeky, and I'm going to do it on the subscription episodes.
Okay. So other steps of Becky's summer of fun.
Yeah.
You'll have to subscribe.
Oh, yeah, guys, it's going to be wild. I've got some big ideas for this summer of fun, and obviously Laura's going to be coming along for the ride, whether she likes it or not. So if you want to know what a Becky summer of fun looks like, you're going to have to subscribe, and you can do that in the link in our bios on Instagram. Is that where it is?
That's it. That's exactly where it is.
Yeah, so go to @LauraSummersLifestyle, @BeckyHayes UK. Go to the link in our bio. You can subscribe and you can get all the juicier bits and basically see how we're going to be living our best lives this summer.
Amazing. I'm in.
I'm a bit late pressing the button. There we go. Oh, stop. There we go.
I'm getting flashbacks to our radio show there. I was like, is she going to press the button or not?
Oh, mate, do you remember?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We'd have to talk more about this on another podcast, but there were some such funny times behind the scenes when we were doing our radio show, just technical difficulties. It was so funny.
I do remember, just quickly, let's just tell one story where we had a producer in with us, and I can't remember what you were doing, but you were confused about something. And he was like, you were like, what do I do? And he was like, just press a button. You were like, I don't know which button to press. And then you put your headphones on. He just looked at me and went, even a monkey could do better than this. And I was like, oh.
And I heard him. I heard him, didn't I?
And I was like, oh, God.
And then,
oh, God, it's going to kick off.
Well, I had it out with him, didn't I, then? I was really calm for a bit,
yeah.
But I had it out with him. And I remember you didn't know where to look. You were looking at me. You were looking at him. Because I thought, no, do not have a go at me when I didn't know how to do something. When you're doing a radio show, like, literally that's the worst thing to do, is have a go at somebody.
Yeah. Well, listen, we don't have to worry about that anymore, do we? We say who, we say when, we say how much.
Love that motto.
Right, mate. Now, obviously, I've been in Florida and I've been observing things. One of my favourite things to do is people watch.
Oh my God,
right?
same.
It's fascinating. Let me tell you this. Disney is the best place to grab yourself a Starbucks, take a pew and watch people, because I'm telling you what, you get all sorts. They all come to Disney from all over the world. So you've got such a mix of people in one place. It is nuts.
What have you seen, mate? What have you seen?
Well, first of all, I'm going to talk about Mexicans.
Okay. Arriba.
Well, I'll tell you what, they come in very big groups. So you never see a Mexican on his own. They move round in herds. I mean, I know, like, you call like a group of cows. What's a group of cows? A herd?
A herd.
Is that what you call them?
Mm.
Something like that. I don't know if there's a name for a group of Mexicans, but there should be, because they do move around. There's tons of them, and they all wear Disney T-shirts with their names on. You'll never see a group of Mexicans without Disney T-shirts and their names on it. Can you hear my alarm going off? Let me just stop this. There we go.
Why do they wear names on their T-shirts?
It's like mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin.
God.
So, and you can always spot them because they're the ones that wear the matching Disney T-shirts, right? And there's tons of them. So they're the Mexicans, right? Then you've got the Disney fans, the Disney super fans.
Oh, yeah.
And they are, and they have their parks that they love the best. So you'll have someone that loves Hollywood Studios because the Star Wars thing's there. So they walk around dressed up as like a stormtrooper.
Princess Leia.
They'll walk around with their, what are they called? Not swords, lightsabers.
Oh, lightsabers, yeah.
Yeah, and they'll wait till it gets dark, and then they'll just start like using their lightsabers at night.
Oh my God.
So odd. Then you get obviously Americans that don't have any sense of direction or etiquette on walking in front of you. They don't care. If they want to go somewhere, they'll just walk there regardless if you're in the way or not.
That's so annoying.
Very frustrating. And fashion goes out of the window at Disney. If you're coming on a Disney holiday, maybe next year you've got your big Disney holiday planned. All you need is a pair of shorts and a T-shirt. Don't pack anything else. Don't pack nice clothes. Don't pack heels. If you pack heels, they will not be needed. I have worn the same outfit practically every day.
Have you been feral in Disney?
I don't know if I'm quite feral, but there's just no. You know when you look on Insta and there's all these like people dressed up in these beautiful dresses in front of the castle at Magic Kingdom. That ain't real. That isn't a thing here. That's not a thing. All you need are a few pairs of shorts, a few pair of T-shirts. That's it. And a poncho for when it absolutely throws it down with rain.
So essentially,
that's my biggest tip.
You could go to Disney with hand luggage then, couldn't you? Because all you need is that. Wear every day. Buy a poncho when you're out there.
100%. You could come hand luggage to Disney for 2 weeks. Like, I've not worn, I brought some cowboy boots with me, when in America, not touched them. I was like, I'm going to dress up in the evening when I'm walking around Disney Park. Nah.
No.
But people, they're just, it's like a different world in America. You think because they speak the same language, they're the same as us. They ain't. They aren't.
Do you know what?
Crazy.
I went to Disney when I was younger. I think I was about 15, 16, I think. And I met a guy there called Jesus.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
He served me a Coca-Cola and he was called Jesus. And that's when I thought Americans are not the same as us.
But now, hang on. Wasn't it Jesus?
Wasn't it what?
I don't think it was. Well, it wouldn't be Jesus, would it? It'd be Jesus.
What's Jesus? What?
Jesus. It's like a Spanishy name, but it's spelt Jesus.
Stop it. His name wasn't Jesus.
No.
Oh my God, I've lived off that story for about 25 years, mate. His name wasn't even Jesus. What the hell? How'd you say it? Bloody hell.
His name, it was Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I told everyone.
And his surname was Christ. He was called Jesus Christ. I couldn't believe it.
I'm livid. So what is his actual name?
It's Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, bloody hell. I'm honestly, that's made me really annoyed.
That's the funniest thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're allowed to call yourself Jesus, are you?
I don't know.
No. Oh, babe. Sorry.
You really peed on my bonfire there.
But listen, I'm sure Jesus is still happily serving coffees somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
In America.
I'm sure he is. Oh, mate, so listen, what are you doing with your last day in Disney today?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of this storm. So I think actually today, quiet day for me. Sunbathing, packing, and then Magic Kingdom fireworks, where I will probably have some kind of breakdown.
You're going to be bawling.
Oh, my God, yeah. Because I think we've done Disney. I think I can safely say now, this is the second time we've done it.
Tick.
I don't need to come back.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
I hope you have an amazing time tonight. I want to see a video of you bawling your eyes out to the fireworks at Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can do
Nice.
that. I mean, it's a bit odd be doing yourself whilst crying, but I will try. I'll try.
Just do it for me. I won't show anyone. Also, as well, when you are back, we've got to go to the Casa brunch, which is happening end of this month, I think, isn't it?
Oh, so that is definitely booked in for us. I wish it was like literally. I wish it was on Wednesday because that would give me a pep in my step.
Yeah, Casa, could you move it? Do you think to Wednesday, especially for us? That'd be great.
Yeah. Yes, we need to do that because because the first time we were like, we loved it. The food was great, the drink was great, but there was no music. Mm-hmm. Now there's live music as well. So I've got my heels. I've got my outfit ready. There's one I haven't worn whilst I've been here. That'll do. And off we pop.
I'm so excited. It's going to be good. We're going to get crunk. Sorry, Casa, watch out because we are going to be like probably dancing on tables and things, aren't we?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's on their Insta. It's on, I mean, we share it as well. But if you want to have a look at it, it's the last Saturday of every month. So get booking because it will get booked up and it's well worth it. Best bottomless brunch around.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Mate, enjoy your last day. Don't get eaten by a crocodile. Don't get taken by a bald eagle.
I won't.
Good, can't wait to see you. Also, as well, if you do want to subscribe, you can hear all about my fun summer I'm going to have and also any extra juicy bits we put over there. Go to our Instagram. The jingles run out, but I'm going to keep going anyway. Go to Laura Summers Lifestyle at Becky Hayes UK.
Go on, Becky.
In the bio there. You can see the link where you can subscribe and get all the juicy extra bits that we don't talk about on this podcast. So head on over.